Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Dean here from Canadian Balls. Today we're going to do a little video on some of my holdbacks from 2020. A couple holdbacks and then also one of my purchases that we got from a gentleman named Mike Bennett from R&B Reptiles. So we're going to get right into it, guys. It's going to be actually some Het Desert Ghost stuff. So a couple combos being Het Desert Ghost. It's a good way for me to start kind of getting more genes into that project. I got a lot of ideas and routes that I want to go, so we're going to jump into it. Give me one sec here, guys. Wow! I got so many goosebumps right now.
Really? Oh god, that's cool.
Alright, and the first one we're going to start off with is actually in shed. This here is a Enchi 100% Het Desert Ghost female. It was one that I produced last year. She came from a pairing Enchi DG, sorry, to a Enchi. So I got a couple female Enchi Het DGs, and this was one that I decided to keep back for the project. I love the Enchi gene itself, and I'm loving what DG is doing. So it's just going to do some really nice things once you start adding some Orange Dream and a few other things like that. If you're not familiar with DG, it actually stands for Desert Ghost. It is a recessive gene, and as you can see when you start seeing visuals, it really enhances and brightens up everything from the blacks and the yellows and the oranges. So just mixing it with Enchi, Orange Dream, it's just going to go through the roof with how these color contrasts are going to really start popping up. So that's the first one we're going to check out today, guys. Alright guys, so the next one here it's actually one of my favorite hatchlings from last year. It is a pretty simple combo. It's a Pastel Enchi Butter 100% Het Desert Ghost. This was from a pairing of a Pastel Butter bred to the Enchi DG, and as you guys can see, she is really coming out with some nice enhanced yellows already. Being Het DG, I definitely think it's playing an influence. She's got lots of yellows popping out. Started to brown out a little bit with the age, but once this does become the visual DG, it's just going to pop with those colors. I don't know if everybody's familiar with one that Will Morrow's produced a couple years ago. I think it was a Pastel Butter Enchi DG visual, and that thing was just stunning. So can't wait to see the next project or the next step with this girl here. Again, adding some Orange Dream into this and the visual DG, it's just going to be a stunning animal. So really looking forward to the future of the DG projects. Alright guys, we're going to move on to the next female that I want to show off for the Het DG stuff that I have as my grow-ups. The next one is actually one that we got from Mike Bennett. It is a Pastel Leopard 100% Het DG, and as you guys can see, this girl is she's still holding lots of darks, which is from the Leopard. So just mixing that in again with the Desert Ghost, it's going to enhance those blacks to be jet black. The yellows are obviously going to get a lot brighter as well. I see so much potential with the DG project just because it's a recessive, so it takes a little bit longer to really get to those end game projects that you want to. For me, it was my first year last year producing some hets, so just working towards growing them up and kind of just working my way into that project as much as possible. I do have some pairings for some double Het DG clowns as well this year, so that could really step up the game for that as well. So this girl here again is the Pastel Leopard 100% Het DG. I actually got her from Mike Bennett of RMB, and she's just a stunning girl. Very nice example of the Pastel Leopard for sure. So be a great little stepping stone to bring into the next projects for the DG game. So, and then this year as well, stay tuned. We'll be showing some more of the Het DG stuff that I've been producing. We've been putting that Enchi DG boy to work, so getting him mixed in with some OD, GHI, stuff like that. So it's really going to bring up the stepping stones for the DG project. So for today's video, guys, that's what we were going to talk about, is just some of the holdback and purchases we made for the DG stuff. And stay tuned for some of the cool projects that will come. Thanks, guys.